God, I really wish we
Hello,
had a way to
hello,
just...
chat. Well,
Hi, chat. There it is.
so
Are
much
you
better.
okay?
I was
I
just
hear...
stretching. Ugh.
Okay. I heard many random sounds coming from your mic. Okay.
Just ignore it. Better.
Okay.
Just I need to stretch my arms.
Are you sure we needed... Is that made an arcane work table?
They're supposed to be next to each other, and then you're supposed to hit. What'd you hit it with?
I did. You know what? We actually need one of those anyway.
Yeah,
Don't
but
worry
you're
about
supposed to hit it with the scribing thing.
it. Yeah, they're really easy to make though. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I need slab. Give me cement.
It is ore produce. Yes.
Are you okay?
English is hard today, okay? Are we building an ore steam miserator?
I don't know.
Or are we just stealing the one we have?
Yes. We are indeed building another.
Okay, well then I'll just pull up the good old crafting calculator. And I'm gonna make a placeholder. I'm gonna call it grinder. Oh, one of those. Add label grinder. Boop. That'll be a
There we go. Okay, we now have our
grinder.
incredible, lovely research table.
Yeah.
Brewing stand house. Oh God.
25
What is this?
equals 3.
Ow.
22. What is it? 30 seconds.
Just look at this fucking UI.
Steam hatch. Gonna need a ULV.
Okay. I'm clicking and things are going down, and I don't know why.
ULV. Isn't use a ULV input hatch, right? Input hatch. Actually, no, it is. It's a ULV input hatch. Then output hatch is also ULV.
No, it's not ULV.
The steam grinder is ULV components.
Oh please, you might be right. That's... Oh, you're looking for a steam hatch, not a ULV input hatch.
That's an input. No, yeah, I'm an item, not an input hatch. What the frick am I making?
Input bus.
Yeah.
I think it's just steam input bus. Input bus quotation or parentheses steam. There we go. I knew I wasn't crazy. All right, how the fuck does this work?
So it's input bus.
Before you do anything else, I need you to come look at this UI and tell me that I'm insane.
Okay. What the fuck?
Now you can see why I'm bitching. Anyway, continue.
Okay, research. Oh, I think we need like components and whatnot.
Oh, hang on. Thumbcraft research. It's not that.
Are you sure we don't need?
I'm looking. Go do your thing. Go, shoot.
I just clicked on Terra and it went down. What do I?
I have no idea. Go do your thing. Shoot.
Okay. Let me double check. What's this? Input button. What? Oh, there's it. That's what I was looking for. Input bus. Grind. Edit. Remove that entirely. Okay.
Okay.
Placeholder.
I've
Grinder.
figured out why there are question marks.
Bus. Yeah?
It's because we haven't discovered those aspects yet.
Ah.
Thanks. I need paper. I need
Gotta love
map.
Thaumcraft.
Least favorite mod of all fucking time. The author of this is a sadistic motherfucker.
Bronze plated bricks. Need 22 of them. I just removed the steam hatch by accident. Steam hatch. No, and then I just need the grinder's controller. That's not where I want to put that. There we go. Save. Whoa! Now I just need a steam grinder recipe. Like the look itself. Let's add here. Yep. Fuck.
Yeah, it's just. Yeah, it's just like 22 of the things and then like the
Yep.
input and output and all that, right?
Yeah, I'm just, making it harder for myself. Because I
Sure
just want to make a nice recipe for it, because it will annoy me if I don't. So I know exactly how much I need of each main block, which is good. So technically I actually need 26 bronze brick plating. Or bronze...
Well done.
Blah, blah. Yes, blah blah is definitely a word. Fucking hell. What is wrong with me?
You're playing GTNH, that's what.
Understandable.
Alright.
2 pistons. Do we have any Tumbaga frames?
We have some tobacco left over.
Okay.
Here, have some paper, because that's a thing that we need.
Where the fuck do we put the Tumbaga?
Wonderful question. It's in the system. I have submitted.
Oh, okay. There, 6 Tumbaga. Let's lathe this shit. Oh my god, it's so quick! It does Tumbaga extremely freaking fast. Steam ovens. Jesus, what happened there?
I don't know.
Like, everything froze for a second.
I noticed.
Oh, today's gonna be one of those
I love
days.
having my inventory spammed with research notes.
Yay!
Can you do me a solid, like a gold chest?
Actually, I know what I can do. There.
Thank you. I don't want research notes.
So what do we do?
I don't entirely know. When you click a primary research icon in the Thumbonomicon while carrying paper and scribing tools, you will gain a research note. Lovely. Okay. Need to discover aspects. How do you discover aspects? Research quick start.
We haven't discovered Ordo yet, and we haven't discovered air.
Do we need a thermometer?
Okay. Find correct one. Recipes can be found in the GTNH page of the Thermonomicon. What do you mean it can be found in the GTNH page of the Thermonomicon?
Yeah.
Okay. New Horizons.
They'll just give you the research note.
Okay.
Warnings. That is a simple checkbox tab. Okay.
Warp warnings.
Okay. See the unseen. Okay, so that's what we have to do is scan shit to get the undiscovered shit in there, and then we can do the game. How do we get shards?
It's in the Twilight.
Oh. Do we actually need the infused stone?
Yep.
Oh my god. Kill me now. Yep. Kill me now.
Ugh. How about this? I have a great idea. We ignore it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And we decide to do the ore processing.
Yeah, I'm all for that. Here, let me break this piece of shit and put that piece of shit down so that I can put this piece of shit.
Get some bag of rods. Oh. And this will be on number 8.
That go away. Do not want you.
Awesome.
Don't actually need the magic map right now, or my lumber axe, or my steel fluid salt. Okay. I will figure out at some point Tomcat shit, and I will not be happy to do it.
No, you will not.
Okay. What do you want me working on?
Well, right now I'm working on a steam grinder.
We're doing this all LV?
Well, we could do MV.
Good. We would need several lamps of MV power, though.
That's fine.
Upwards of 3.
We can run it off combustion.
Or we can run it off of steam to do the same thing.
We could do steam, but combustion also works. We got tons of creosote coming in. Like, it ain't stopping.
This is an extremely long process, though, for the ore processing. I'd rather have this be something very renewable. Why don't we do...
We could switch the EBF over to combustion engines, though.
I guess. I'm just trying to figure out...
Oh, I really want something to do with that fucking creosote.
I don't know why. We have a trash can on it.
Yeah, but it's like we have a trash can, but we also have a tank of it that we can use for other things.
We do.
Like, what else do we use creosote for? Let's see.
Not much. Lubricant. That's about it. Yeah, I'm just worried if we... Because we're not getting creosote that fast that we can just use it for combustion. Especially at MV, which is kind of...
Well, yeah, because combustion only gives us 8,000 a year, right?
Is that per bucket?
That is per cell, so yeah.
Yeah, that's really not much when
But,
MV uses...
but, for the same amount in a semi-fluid generator. No, that's a bargain.
What is it in a semi-fluid?
84,000 a year.
84,000?
84,000 a year. That is 6 times the amount.
Yep. It is. We'd have to do math on how much we're getting. Why don't... I'm going to disconnect the trash can real quick.
Let me see. I'm just gonna
take
see.
some buckets and we'll just... Or not a bucket.
3 times better than biomass.
Sell... Okay.
Way better than seed oil. Wait just a freaking minute. Didn't we have like a byproduct of... Oh my god. Okay, you know the way we were thinking of eventually making biodiesel, right? For like later on for our entire like power supply, right?
Yep.
You know the byproduct we get from that glycerol?
Yeah.
That can be put in a semi-fluid generator to create 328,000 a year.
Yep. We are getting creosote oil at...
Have you done the maths?
No, just come over here and look, because it's still...
No, I'll do the maths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 4. Okay.
And remember, we can easily expand that setup.
Yeah, 6 times 4, that's 24. Times 60, because we get 60 per operation, essentially. 60 millibuckets. Then, how long does it take? Per one?
5 seconds?
Alright, I'll double check. It's 500 ticks, so yeah, 25. 5 by 25. This will tell us how many we're getting a second. We're getting 57 millibuckets per second, which is in ticks. We're getting 2 point, like, essentially, let's just say 3 millibuckets per tick.
Okay, hang on. Let me one up here. So, say those numbers. Creosote.
So there's 6 rows along, 4 depth, right, of the tars.
Okay, so if we do semi-fluid generator...
Uh-huh.
Hang on, I have to do my own math here.
Yeah, it makes EU a tick, right?
Yeah, so we have 48,000 divided by 32. Okay. Divided by 20. 75 seconds per bucket at LV generator.
For what? For the semi-fluid?
Yeah, so are we getting more than... How many buckets are we getting every 75 seconds?
Okay, let me times by 20. Times by 75. We are getting 4.3.
So we could run 4 amps of LV power, or 1 amp of MV off of our current production.
Yes.
So we could switch our current generators.
We could switch the we could switch the blast furnace to run on this.
Yeah, we could absolutely switch the blast furnace to it. That'd be no problem at all. We may run into a minor issue if we run it constantly, because we would still have to have the trash can hooked up, which means that some of it would split off regardless.
Yeah, we would still have, you know, more production than we're using.
Well, no, what I'm talking about is if we were using...
Hey, sure.
Subject. Blah blah ligma. Yeah. So here's what I'm saying. If we have the trash can hooked up,
Yeah.
until we get to ender fluid conduits, we would not be able to have a 100% efficient split to the trash can. Meaning, no matter what we do, it's like.
Oh, is it? Oh yeah, I guess it is a wee bit. It could be just the way I was though, because my mouth. Yeah, let me fix this.
Yeah. While he's doing that, so the way we have it right now is approximately 50% of all of our creosote is getting
That's better
sent
now.
to a trash can.
That's better. Way more balanced.
So we would technically only be able to run 2 amps full time, is what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Oh. Or the other option is we remove the trash can and let it overflow.
We can't do that because otherwise our coal coke or our
Oh
sugar
yeah.
coke just
It'll
goes
get
to shit.
it'll get blocked up eventually.
Yeah. We don't have an elegant solution to this yet.
Yeah.
We could.
We're thinking of running a semi-fluid off of a just the creosote tank.
Yeah. What we could do is figure out
The issue,
the issue is that we're splitting our creosote off to a trash can right now because otherwise our entire coke production just goes to shit. So the idea I have to fix this
fun fact, I don't think the
is
trash can's connected.
it's not right now. I disconnected it.
Hey,
I
Graham.
told you I was doing that.
Tank with a void filter?
Tank with void filter. Hold please.
Do you mean a super tank?
Void filter. Super tank, you mean?
Super tank now has a built-in voiding function.
Overflow valve is what you mean, right?
Ah, overflow.
Void filter exists by itself too. I didn't see anything when I
Yeah, overflow
overflow
valve.
valve is what you meant? Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Are we Tembaga, 2 electric motors, 2 pumps?
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. We already have the motors and the pumps are
Yeah.
like 2 crafting.
And we have Tembaga.
Okay, so we
Oh
change
yeah,
out
we
our
do, Monk. We calculate it essentially because it takes 75 seconds for one semi-fluid to go through a bucket, right, Taroven?
yeah, so we have enough for 4 amps worth of LV
Yeah.
right now, just off the creosote. And that'll
Yeah.
about double
From
eventually.
our giant cook oven. Wait just a fucking sec.
Yep. What?
One of our coke oven tars isn't getting supplied with sugarcane.
Interesting.
Something's definitely off. I need to go fix that.
Here, I got it. Tell me which one it is.
That is the top right. This
Define
one.
top right.
Let's
That
see.
one? Oh, you
What?
know what? I bet you anything it was just something stuck in the pipe.
I literally broke it. There was nothing in it.
Oh.
Is it getting any now? No.
It'll take a second to get anything.
I know. I'm double checking if all the rest of them are getting sugarcane.
Yeah. Chemical reactor to convert creosote before burning it? Hang on.
What does it turn creosote into?
I'm looking.
The chemical reactor, right? We can't chemical react it. I don't know what you're talking about.
There is no chemical reactor recipe.
We can distill it into lubricant, and we can brew it into lubricant.
No, you can't do...
No, a distillery, it just turns it into lube.
Yeah, it's good now. We just had to wait a minute.
Okay.
All right.
So it was having a stroke? Okay.
I have no idea what was going on with that pipe.
Yeah, wood tar.
Yeah, wood tar is good shit, but we're not quite there yet. I mean, we could get a pyrolyze up and right about now.
No, we need HV circuits.
Ah, fuck. Never mind. Also, I need to avoid this cruise up.
If you might just bucket per second. Large bronze boiler, we're not wanting to do another steam setup. We're wanting to run it off completely, just the creosote, because we've already got our nice Railcraft steam boiler for right now.
Steam boiler is perfectly fine for what we're doing right now.
I know the advanced boiler that's literally one block is better than that entire multi-block, but we kind of like it.
Well,
it works. It supplies enough for right now. Oh, it's the it's the reappearing block from the Twilight Forest.
These doors are awesome, dude.
Yeah.
They're just great for odd-shaped doors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you need to...
Great for our base, since essentially most of it is open space right now, so...
Yep. It's in the Urgas Tower.
Yeah.
Where you find it.
Oh, Hiko! Thanks for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Welcome, welcome. How's the GT progress going? GTNH, yeah. Anyway, how was you making much progress, Hiko, today? Hi, Kit.
Yeah, anyway, sure.
Huh.
The repairing blocks are in the Urgas Tower, which to get there, you need to beat up in order the Naga, Lich, and Hydra. And then you need to go downstairs in the Dark Forest using one of the boss trophies to get in and beat up the Phantoms. That'll unlock the Urgas Tower. It's just in the center of the forest.
Okay.
And then the repairing blocks you can just run over and harvest with an axe. Make ammonia? Oof.
Probably drawers, sure. Because you can get the 2x2 and the 2x1s.
Yeah. Also remember to change drawer configs because...
Yeah, change the drawer configs if you're gonna do it, because freaking a range of 4. No.
Range of 4, max blocks of 50. Fuck you.
Yeah, the drawer config by default in GTNH is only 4 blocks from the drawer controller. So I can only place drawers up to where I'm standing.
Yeah, and it's a max of 50.
Yeah. Bye, Kit.
Okay.
I'll just change it to like 12. Like the default
that you're looking for.
12.
Go to your mod options real quick, JJ.
I've already. Why?
No, just go to your mod options. Show him the.
Well, I would need to pull it up on stream.
That's what I mean.
I don't have that on stream though.
What do you mean? You literally just hit escape.
No, but it doesn't pop up on the stream because I've got it capturing that. Wait, what the fuck did? Why is it saying? Oh, mod option. Oh, that. Oh, shush, Brian.
Okay, go to storage drawers.
Storage drawers. Config. Block settings. And drawer controller.
Drawer controller. And we have it set to 12 and 5,000.
Yeah.
If you forget to...
Yep, good. I need to change my pack command. It should be GTNH. I don't know why it went to Vault Hunters. Let me see. Streamount, you better not be doing a dumb thing again. Where you say, oh, I thought you meant that one. Why did it disconnect me from stream elements? What the fuck? Custom commands. Pack. Why? Okay.
What about cheat? Why are we cheating?
It's...
Hey, chat. Should I murder JJ?
No, you shouldn't.
I beg to differ.
Damn it. Okay, I hit this. Why does the command change itself? God damn it. 7 dot. And... Oh! That should be fixed. Huh. It's not... Well, Hiko... I don't really see it as cheating, more or less just changing the configs to what they should be. Like, oh, come on. Eh. There we go. Put that in there. Not the red backpack, the gray backpack. You go in there. Okay. It is now time to make bronze-plated bricks, after I remove my death waypoint that Taroven so graciously give me.
You're welcome.
Casual gamer. Well, it's more or less... Taroven would much prefer to play Nami right now.
Right now? Period, you mean?
Yeah.
I have so many problems with this pack, and all of them stem from NEI.
And configs.
Configs. And the fact that Thaumcraft exists.
Oh yeah, you know what? I have seen someone do a hardcore no quest book run of GTNH.
Please no.
Yeah, last time I checked, they were in EV. I think no, they were in. Well, they were in MV heading into HV, and we're just about to get an ME system and stuff up. Talking about ME systems, sure, is yours up yet? Or any sort of storage system? We were doing some. We were trying to get some Thaumcraft done before stream, just like getting the simple stuff set up. Nope.
We needed Tumbaga, by the way.
I know we need more Tumbaga. Which is gold. Good thing I got some gold then. Oh. Did you? Did my internet go?
Perhaps. I can't usually tell because Discord connects right away.
Apparently I did. Hello chat, I'm back. It's not back yet, is it? It's reconnecting. Reconnecting. Okay. Hey chat, I'm back. Internet decided to say bye-bye for 2 seconds. Yeah. I don't know why.
Alright.
The internet decided fuck here. That's what happened, Hiko.
Ooh.
I don't know
remember
why.
all that mercury that we got? Where ore processing line? Good question.
Good question.
It will be downstairs.
No, it's right here. This chest is all of it. There we go. It's done.
Yeah.
You see that chest? That's it.
Hey, gold ore.
Gold ore. Yeah, I'm just putting some crushed ore and stuff away first. And all the dusts.
I could handle the crushing for you if you throw the ore at me, is what I'm saying.
Don't worry, I'll do it myself.
Okay. Speaking of which...
Don't worry, we're getting to the ore processing anyway soon.
Yep.
It's just we're trying to build up, like, the grinder for it first and stuff. And get all the machines ready.
3 gold ore?
What?
Oh, wait. It was doing 8. Okay. Probably didn't get much gold, did we?
Nope.
I'm just gonna throw this through.
Well, you told me I'd come and defeat some stuff with you.
Yeah, that's fair.
I need to actually grab some bricks. We don't have any brick. Or do we? Is it in these chests? No.
So very curious right now.
We have wood pulp here, we have ashes here, we have aluminium. Damn. Cobble dirt. And we have stone.
That's right.
Backpack.
Oh, I can. Hey, remember that golden apple you found?
Make backpack from AI. What?
Adventurers backpack, you mean?
Yeah, the adventurers backpack. We're working on that. Getting an adventure backpack. Wait, you can make a backpack out of, I mean... You can't... Oh, the middle one is made with stainless steel. So we can upgrade our current one. We can't even make the woven one yet either. Yeah, the adventurous backpack. We're working on that. We just need the hardened leather. We're getting wax and all sorted. We just need candleberries. More candleberries. That's all we need. Yeah. Wax from berry. Look at that. Tons of this. Yes, cars do produce leather. I agree. Jesus, there's a British zombie out here, and I'm about to freaking die to it, because that's my luck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Taroven. Okay, I'm fine. I got rid of it.
Oh. Okay.
I'm just on half a heart.
I'm trying to find my music player, but I have no idea where it went.
Can you not find it? Like at all?
Oh! Never mind, it just crashed.
Oh. Okay, time to slowly walk back to the base. Okay. Candleberries, they go in the forming press.
The candleberries? No, you need to extract them for beeswax. Remember?
Oh, extract. Fuck.
Yeah. We have 18. We need a lot.
What's the extractor we still have?
The very last one next to the boiler.
Yeah, and how fucking slow is it?
Really
Jesus
slow.
fucking Christ. Why? 30 seconds.
Yep. If you want to make it high pressure, go right ahead. Okay, so gold, copper. I kind of want to save this crushed
Yeah,
coppers.
we definitely need to get more hearts, so. But not in this exact moment. Miner's backpack's empty. Okay, digger's backpack. We still need void upgrades for this.
Yeah, we sure do.
Fun fact. We're out of room
What?
for cobble.
Yeah, and more. I did mention these issues when we were creating the system.
Yeah, but those issues don't apply to me, apparently, in my brain. I'm just gonna get this to grind up a bunch of stone for no reason.
I was literally about to throw copper in there, but okay, I'll just use macerator.
Well, that works too. Oh, we already have 20 beeswax? Very nice.
Magnets and gold, copper.
Because there it exists.
That.
Okay,
Oh,
so tell me, what we need first of all is the steam grinder for our setup, right?
Yeah.
Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something stupid.
Yeah. Stupid is what you do best. 12.
Okay. There we go.
Sorry, I'm in a feisty mood today, apparently.
So we only need one steam grinder, right?
Yeah, we only need the one steam grinder. We could use a steam oven, for sure.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. And we had 27 ton
Leo will... You know, I'll just call it... Well, no, I can't.
Oh, we have 30 ton bucket dust. Even better. Do we need to use this for anything? No, we just smelt.
Save. And then... This was MV.
Thanks, Stream Elements. You're a babe.
Yeah, you're amazing. I should definitely disable that.
Yep. I don't know why they have that enabled by default.
Neither do I.
Alright. Vending machine, give me plates.
Okay, that's the grinder and steam oven added to my ore processing recipe thing.
Nice.
What else do we need? If I remember correctly, we're gonna go steam grinder, then...
We're gonna go steam grinder into ore washer into a split, but really we can just do thermal centrifuge for now and call it good.
Yep.
It seems that we also want the hang on, I have to remember what the fuck it's chemical bath.
The
chemical bath.
Do we? For what again?
For getting more byproducts out of certain ores, like copper giving us lots and lots of gold.
Okay, so first of all, we're gonna want a ore washer. That's MV, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then we're gonna want a sifter. What's the MV one look like? That's fine.
Yeah. I'm more worried about the power than anything, really.
Then after that, we're gonna need the Centrifuge, right? Probably.
Oh, hey, do you have those motors that we made?
Oh
Like in
no.
batch?
If we went through the ore washing plant, right?
Found 'em.
After that, would we want to go through a thermal?
Well, we do ore washer, we split off to thermal, and
Sifter.
we split off 3 ways. It's going to be thermal centrifuge, sifter, and the chemical bath.
Okay. Chemical
Well,
bath.
here's the thing. You say wait for MV. Say I hate mining, and I would rather not have to struggle for every fucking gold ingot that we do.
Yeah.
So, setting this up and then redoing it when we hit HV is completely fine. I have no problem
Yep.
doing that.
Even then, what we can
Because,
do is we can have multiple machines running. Yeah, an
like,
HV
it is.
macerator, but we're just gonna chuck it through a steam grinder because it's quicker.
Yeah.
Once we have HV, yeah, sure, we'll chuck it through HV macerators with...
Yeah, but we're barely MV right now and we're struggling for materials. So,
Yeah.
like, why not cut out 2/3 of our mining time, get some extra ore byproducts, and just do it like this?
So it'll make it
You know?
easier to make HV
Exactly.
machines.
Like, we really are making our lives easier by spending a little bit of effort to do this now.
Well, the
Trust me on
gold.
that.
Lots and lots of gold.
Yeah. I need. You know what? I'm gonna grab 8 of these. And I'm sure I'm gonna need some bronze fluid pipes. Yeah, we have 3. Can we
That
do one more?
is something that exists.
Sure. 4 LV machines each time? No, I'm cool with just being patient, tossing shit into a chest and calling it good.
Yeah. Why can't we make 4 MV of each time?
Yeah.
Send the rest into a rock breaker for infinite obsidian? That is a good idea.
Question. Does Rockbreaker for Obsidian need HV in this pack?
Let me check.
If not,
Rock.
absolutely. Oh, I already have bronze plates.
No, it requires LV.
Let's do that.
So, do you want me to grab an MV rock breaker or an LV rock breaker?
Can we just do the Steam Rockbreaker?
There is none.
No Steam Rockbreaker. Damn. Okay. LV's fine. We don't need like that much.
Okay. Because it is a very quick process as well. But we want to save some redstone.
Well, it doesn't use redstone.
Aluminium, that's not that big of a problem for us.
Yeah. It doesn't actually use the redstone, dude.
Oh, does it not?
No, it's a permanent
Oh.
catalyst.
So then we never need to touch it. Got it. Advanced ore washing plant. How many ore washing plants do we want?
Oh, does it actually use it in this version?
It might, yeah, it probably does.
Yeah.
Okay, how many ore washing plants do we want?
Just one?
Oh, would we not want 2 so we have enough supply for the other things? Because it's going to split.
No, you have to look at the processing times for each. Like, if there's one step that takes twice as long, sure, we double up on that step. But
Okay, so let's see. If I go through the iron produce line.
yeah.
Macerator, we exclude that from the equation completely. Right?
Yep, we don't care about that.
Yep. Ore washer. For getting this. Back. Or for getting that from an ore washing plant. Through MV, that's 7.5. With MV.
How do we get coral? I'm very confused, Eco.
Very.
Glowing coral extracts to gold and
Oh, from
redstone.
corrals. Do you mean like corrals, like the crops?
Oh,
Oh,
coral.
algae.
I see. I'm very confused, but if you can explain the whole process, we may do something like that.
And then, okay.
Okay. What the fuck was I looking up?
Through a
You know what? Give
thermal.
me that.
Okay, apparently the thermal will be slower than the washer.
Okay.
Bad thing about the thermal,
What's up?
it uses 2 amps.
Yep. So fuck it.
We're
Let's
gonna
just
need a
not
lot
do
of this MV power.
Yeah. How much slower is it?
3 seconds.
Oh, don't worry about it then. 3
Okay.
seconds is nothing. If it was like twice as slow, then yeah, we would double up. But like,
Yeah.
I don't want to make that much power for that little benefit.
Yep. And then with the after the thermal, what comes next again in ore processing? I completely just blank. After thermal, it's just a
After thermal,
macerator.
it's just forge hammer or
Or
macerator. Yeah.
macerator, either or. Forge hammer's probably
Yeah.
quicker. And that
Forge
forge
hammer is
hammer we
quicker.
can just run on Steam.
Exactly. Like, there's no reason to do anything else.
Okay, now
That's
if
kind
I
of this is because it makes splitting off the steps that we don't need to
sifter,
be.
the sifter on average depends on which one we're using, like how long it takes on which ore. Let's say I just do purified breadstone.
We actually would only need to do the sifter for redstone. We would do the sifter for specialty things like diamonds and emeralds.
Oh yeah,
So it's a really
diamond.
optional step in this whole thing that we just don't need to worry about right now.
I look at diamond and I look at the. Well, no, I just want to like double check, you know.
Diesel over steam? Absolutely.
Yeah, it's 20 seconds per recipe in the MV.
Yeah.
That's fine. I
need...
know diesel's better than steam.
Yes.
But we don't have oil at all.
Yeah.
Well, I guess with the MV we can set up a pet cam, but I don't really want to. Later we're definitely going for biodiesel.
Oh, for sure. Underground oil? Yeah. And the oil rig is easy. I don't doubt it.
Yeah, but we just kind of want to play with yeah, just biodiesel. It's like a bit of a change up from just the classic go find an oil, drill the oil type deal. Also, it's pretty easily automatable, which is a benefit. You got bullied out of renewable energy? God damn. Was it Tempers? Did Tempers bully you out of freaking renewable energy?
I love how I'm looking for my wrench and, like,
Wait, you
right
made
there in my fucking...
you made nitro diesel? Wait a minute.
Peanuts to make oil and make nitro diesel? Ooh, that's a good idea.
How do you make nitro? It doesn't come up in JI nitro diesel.
I assume you're talking about Pam's peanuts, right?
Oh, CTN. CTN boosted. Ah, you mean CTN boosted diesel.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, we can use
Hiko, you're
biodiesel
a
for
fucking
that.
genius. Okay, Hiko is a fucking genius because peanuts give a very high amount of seed oil, and they're really easy to get.
And we can turn that into biodiesel.
Yes.
I know it's an HV recipe though, so we'll have to wait until HV.
What, for peanuts?
No, for CTN boosted.
Who cares about cetane boosted? We can just do the regular biodiesel for a while.
Yeah, biodiesel, which is Either, yeah, seed oil, ethanol. That's just it, seed oil and ethanol. And if we look at seed oil and then the seed oil, we can just set up, yeah, a nice wee farm. Butternut is 180. I'm just gonna check how much we can get for seed oil wise with things. We can get 300 from nut dew. 300 from
Hey,
a
guess what I'm
coconut.
making?
Peanut speed up by using World Accelerator from Twilight Forest. What are you making, Taroven?
Well, they're so easy to make, I'm making 2 of them.
MV hulls?
Nope.
Oh.
LV overflow valve.
Oh, that works, yeah.
Yep.
Hazelnut, that's 150 as well. 180,
Okay, so riddle me this, riddle me that.
I'm about to have a heart attack.
You know, Richie? Yeah.
Yeah, coconut. We could do coconut.
Where is that quest?
Because coconut saplings are from forestry.
Ooh! Hey,
Oh, coconut's hard.
play that
Ooh,
quest
peanut
if
or
you would.
rapeseed. Which one?
The Where Does It All Go quest. If you look at the uses for the LV overflow valve, it'll show you the quest. And just click there.
Found it. Oh, that's grand.
Yeah! Alright.
We needed some more tanks.
So,
I'm just gonna stack them.
Yep.
Somewhere.
Thanks, Discord, for whatever you just did.
Oh.
Alright. So, what I'm going to do...
Yep. I'm gonna come out to see this.
I'm going to do an interesting thing. So, LV tank here.
Yep.
Can you do me a favor and... actually...
Yep. Oh.
Need more pipes, basically.
Yeah. Hey, Meg. How's it going? Boy. There you go.
Okay. So, do this. Like that.
Apparently, if I right-click this, it goes up.
Oh,
Oh.
don't fuck with...
It's a plus-minus system.
Well, you can just edit it directly with the shift right-click with empty end.
Oh, that works too. So it overflows once it reaches that amount of liquid, which won't work because this only holds... Oh, no, this holds 64. What am I talking about?
Oh, okay. Yep, I get it. So if we set this to 60,000,
yeah,
actually I'll do 63,000.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Once that reaches it, it will empty it?
What?
Once it reaches that thing, will it just completely void it?
Once it reaches the amount, it voids until it is at that amount.
Oh.
So if you set it to 60,000, it will always keep 60,000 in. Okay. So the better question, now that we don't need that at all.
Bye, Hiko. Have a good night.
Later. Okay. This thing auto outputs to the bottom, right?
I don't know.
Or it outputs to the bottom, I should
The
say,
Railcraft
right?
tank does? The Railcraft tank does auto output to the bottom.
This guy, right?
Yeah,
iron
the
tank
valve. The valve.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the tank right there.
Uh-huh.
It's going to completely fill.
Yeah.
And then I need to figure out where the hell that...
Just remember, we only store 720 buckets in this tank.
That's fine.
Up top.
That tank is now effectively just a large buffer for this little tiny tank.
Well, no, this one's losing all of its stuff.
I know. I gotta figure out. Like, we really don't need more than 64 buckets of gray soda at a time. I'm just trying to figure out. Don't.
Better to have a backlog in case we blow something up somehow.
I know. I'm trying to figure out how we would do this. It's kind of the same deal as I was thinking before, where we just plop a comparator on the fluid tank, and then we use a pump on sensor mode.
Yeah. That says on or off.
Yeah.
What we could do, we could do that.
Okay. Do me a solid. Take these. Right. Did you get them, or did I?
You get what?
Okay. Take those.
Yep.
Go make me like 4 more pumps. We have everything we need for them.
Okay. So. Pump. Assembly recipe. Bookmark. Okay, so I need rubber rings. We have them.
Mm-hmm.
How many pumps you need?
Give me like 4.
Okay.
We have the bronze fluid pipes in the work table outside.
Okay. I see I didn't put the cable in here. I do need 10 for the rotors, and that is 20. And then 10 screwers. I might as well make a couple of them while I'm at it.
You know what I'm gonna do? Give me
With
all those.
Turn them into 10 screws, please. Then the extruder, rotors, yes, please. Oh, we already had 10 rotors. Well.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll always use more.
Where'd you leave? Anyway oh, you left the bronze in the bronze fluid pipes.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm using for the stuff. Alright, so I need... Give me that back.
Okay, let's grab them. And rotors. That equals just those and those. Boop. Then I need 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and then cable. Tin cable. I don't have that, but I can make that.
See if you can hunt down a comparator or two as well.
A conveyor?
No, a comparator.
Comparator.
Yeah,
I've got pins and needles.
Need 1 or 2 comparators. Well done. You know what? I'm just gonna grab them.
Oh, I don't like pins and needles. My leg doesn't like it either.
Didn't...
Okay, so the screws, I've got the bolts.
Didn't we? I swear we had a comparator.
No weed repeaters.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah, mid repeaters.
You know what? Make a shit ton of nether quartz plates.
Oh, I forgot Galacticraft existed for a minute.
It sure does.
Okay, 4 of those. No. 4.
I have the avoiding turned off right now, by the way.
Okay, there is 5 pumps.
Excellent. Okay. I'm trying
There
to
you
figure
go.
out how the hell we're going to do the logic on this.
Logic simple. What we could do is have it so once we would need to put it on the generator.
No, not even. I'm just trying to figure out how we do this with... I think we need 3 comparators, actually. Yeah, 3 comparators. Sounds correct here. I'm terrible at vanilla Minecraft Redstone, so there may be a much better way
Why
to
do we
do
need
this.
3 comparators?
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. We need to figure out when to void fluid, right?
Yes. Simple.
That's going to require comparators.
No. We void fluid. It's quite simple. We have... Okay, so we have that Realcraft tank, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have it output to a completely normal LV tank, right? Uh-huh.
I'm listening. Keep going.
Yep. That LV tank has a pump on it that pushes into the void tank, right? On redstone activated.
Yes.
When that's on redstone activated, we want that to essentially read off of, hey, this, like, can we read off the Realcraft tank?
That's why we need multiple comparators.
No, if we can read off the Realcraft tank, we only need 1.
Okay. Hang on. Well, I'm making the comparator right now.
Because all we even need to say is, oh, the Realcraft tank is this level of redstone. Dispose of it.
Yep. I need 2 iron screws and 3 redstone torches. Okay. Is there an easier way to make these that I'm just not looking at?
Essentially what we can have it
Yes.
so if it's above this level, it can get rid of it, but if it's below a certain level, it'll flip back off. Which just means we need 1 comparator. I just have the comparator set to when it's like redstone signal 13.
Oh, that's concrete. Fuck. Okay. I'm not doing the assembler thing then.
Speaking of concrete, it wouldn't be a bad idea to replace the floor with concrete.
No, I really wouldn't.
That would make running around the base a lot easier. Maybe 32 antimony ingots. Crushed stibnite. Let's turn you into dust, my friend. Actually, we could wait until we have the power setup up. Nah, we want a battery buffer, don't we? Battery buffer would not be a bad idea. Would it?
Okay.
Taroven
I
is
think I have an
deep
answer
thought.
for the comparator situation.
Oh.
All I need is another valve on that tank.
So can this read from that?
Yeah, 1 sec. Where'd the comparator go?
You have it.
There it is. Sorry. Knew it.
So it needs to read off a valve.
Yeah, you need to read off the valve. That's all.
This is in compare mode. That's in just once it has a redstone signal, it will go. This is in compare mode. Where essentially it'll
No,
say,
that's subtractor. You look at the mode up top. That's subtractor mode. Don't worry about that.
Oh. Are you sure we don't want subtractor? Ow.
Stop it.
Pretty sure the way subtractor mode works is essentially this emits a resonance signal at a certain level depending on how full the tank is, right?
Comparator mode will... Okay, here's how comparator mode works.
Yeah, it auto outputs a signal strength of...
Watch. Here, move.
Yeah, it auto outputs 1 because it's only got enough for 1.
Yeah. So all we have to do
is
is
an alloy wire. Woo! Or red alloy.
Why? We can do this with vanilla redstone even easier.
Red alloy wire is a lot neater though.
We actually need to judge the strength of the signal.
Is it not transmit?
I don't care if it's clear. Red alloy
wire does not have signal strength.
It preserves the signal strength, but
no, it don't.
Actually, it doesn't. Okay, well.
Actually, wait a second. Double check. There's one way to test. Let me grab a piston.
No, here. Look. No. Come back here.
Oh, it does.
Now that's power 1? Yes. Okay. Now, will you let me finish my thought?
Okay.
Okay. So, if we are comparator value 13 or higher, all we have to do is dump, right?
Yeah.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not that.
It'll connect anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But this is why we want the Minecraft redstone for once.
Yeah, I know. It's just kind of dumb sometimes, though.
We just run the 13 blocks.
You know?
Say, okay, at 13, now we can connect a wire, and if that gets a signal, boom, we void.
There's a Project Red comparator. Is it smarter?
It's a hell of a lot more expensive, and I'm not sure if we can actually make it right now.
So yeah, let's just leave that.
It's a hell of a lot more expensive. We can make it, but no. I also don't entirely know how it works, whereas I know exactly how these work.
Yeah.
Okay, so
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You know what we can do?
Red alloy wire down?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. You wanted the buffer, so why not have the
buffer?
Buffer?
Well then we're gonna have to remove one so we can connect it. Oh.
Can you?
No, wait, I got it. Give me a second. Dumbass.
Flooded.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Let
me get rid of this white pointer. It's gonna fucking annoy me. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. So
Problem solved.
I'll give this a big ass
put a block here.
block. I need to find a block. Wait.
You literally broke dirt 2 seconds ago.
No, I mean define where.
Just these 2 blocks.
I can't even see you. Where are you?
Okay, over next to the pipe. Next to the wooden pipe.
Next to the wooden pipe?
Yeah.
Right.
No, not like on the same level. The block below.
Right there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I literally can't see you. Hang on, let me disconnect and reconnect. That's why I was confused. It was like, what the fuck is going on here?
Then a block here.
Oh, please. There we go.
Redstone. Got disconnected that. Why? Oh wait, I know why. The dumbest reason, that's why.
Why don't we just have it go straight down?
Probably a good idea.
There. Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna go grab some blocks.
That's probably for the best. We probably don't want to use some dirt for this. No comparator.
Comparator.
That's a good idea, but it's also Thaumcraft, and fuck that mod.
Yeah, Thaumcraft doesn't like us.
And we don't.
By that I mean we don't like Thaumcraft.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think. I think we'll do
Red Ally. Okay, that means we're at 10. Okay, 12.
Okay. Why don't we do that? And we have a dual pump system.
Mm-hmm.
So check this out. Oh, I actually love this idea.
Okay.
So, okay, hear me out.
Is one of them the void tank or some shit?
Yes. So hear me out. What we do is this is our main input, right? The center one?
Yeah.
We have that output to this side when we have this input to both sides, right?
Mm-hmm.
At once.
Yep.
We have it only output to the side that has the pipe on it when we need the void. The void will be set to 63,000.
Okay, then why the hell is there a pipe there in the first place?
So that it can dump that 63,000 into this tank when it's needed. Waste not
Understandable.
One. See what I mean now?
Yeah, that works.
Okay, so I'm going to do that, and that should just work.
Oh, wait, yeah, it's putting stuff in there now.
Okay, so now we do this conditional active with redstone signal.
That's for the one that's on the... You mean on the left, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so all we need to do now is just feed this redstone signal when the tank up there starts getting full.
Okay, do you have redstone on you? Pass it to me and you can TP out.
Okay. I'll also count redstone blocks so that we know what the hell we're doing. Don't feel tired right now. We have a blood moon.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Oh, good. So we have 1, 2. Shut up. Hold.
Pause.
Go away. I love getting set on fire and murdered by random mobs that hate me. Hold. Minecraft combat.
Yep.
Why do you... Oh, that's you. I couldn't see shit.
Yep.
Okay. Switch.
So many mobs. God damn it.
Okay.
Okay.
How many redstone did you hook up there?
3.
3? Okay.
That should be 13.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
either 13 or 14. It's either 13 or 14. Either way, it's good.
Or 12.
Or 12. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I just need to put, you know, block. That's gonna be a hole. That's a safety hazard.
We can microblock it or something.
Probably.
Which?
Yep. That's a witch.
Minecraft combat does nothing but piss me off.
Understandable.
Okay. Holy fucking shit.
Yep. We really need to make some more cards.
Yeah. Those need MD circuits, don't they? Oh.
Yeah. Ow. At least it should be working.
Microblock that? Are we able to microblock that, or?
It is from Project Red, so I would assume so.
Okay.
Let me grab stone brick covers and see. Let's see. Can I? Oh no, I'll break it off.
Oh, that definitely does not work.
Can I do that? Yes.
You know what? That'll be good enough.
Now watch.
Yep. I know what you're doing, and I love it. I mean, as long as we just don't, like, randomly fall in there, it's fine.
There we go.
Beautiful. Alright. And as those tanks fill up, we'll just run over and check every so often.
Yep.
I almost want to microblock that redstone so it doesn't accidentally get broken. Being dumbasses, but...
Should be fine.
Yeah.
It won't even let you microblock it, so.
Well, I mean, just place microblocks around those, you know?
No, you can't.
Gross. Absolutely disgusting.
Disgusting.
Yep. Now, that all being said, I haven't put the overflow cover on that yet. So we won't start voiding until we know it's working anyway.
Yeah, we want at least the tank to refill.
Yeah. Which is gonna be a while.
Anyway, while that happens, we should definitely start crafting our thing.
Our thing? Yes.
Yeah.
Our thing with the stuff. Sell, go away. Sorry, I'm also trying to fuck with inventory it. You go away, you go away.
So we need one MV ore washer, one sifter, one thermal, one rock. We don't need a rock breaker in that, and one chemical bath.
Oh, we're also going to need a distillery.
Why?
Distilled water for the ore washer.
I can use normal water.
It uses 10 times as much normal water, and we're not making
Advanced distillery.
We do basics distillery, probably.
Basic distillery won't keep up.
Yeah, fair.
What we could do is maybe 2 basic distilleries then.
We could. Or just do the advanced and call it good.
Yeah. By the way, I'm just thinking, do we want to go for, essentially we use a transformer, transform it into LV, and then pipe it over with LV cables? Like power-wise?
What do you mean?
Like, what we would do is have the MV, like, power generation in its own, like, chunk that we can then put more stuff in, upgrade it, and whatnot.
Sure.
Right? And do we want to just transform, like, all of that by, like, putting it in a true transformer, putting it down to LV, transferring that all with redstone cables over to where we want to use it until we get MV superconductor?
We could do that. For this, I think we just make the power on the spot. We can even use a second steam thingy.
Oh yeah,
If
we're
we
gonna
wanted
run
to.
this off Steam, definitely.
Yeah.
The Carissa is gonna be primarily for the EBF. Anyway,
I'm actually curious. How long does the ore washer take?
the ore washer,
At MV.
at MV,
Yeah.
7.5.
7.5 seconds.
Yeah, 7.5 seconds.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna need an MV distillery then, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Because distilled water is being the distillery for 5
It's
liters.
5 millibuckets at a time. Yeah.
Yeah. Or we could turn 500 salt water into distilled water.
Wait a minute, I'm doing this based on buckets. It's 100 millibuckets pop for the distillery, isn't it?
Wait, let me see how many actual liters a second we make from the advanced distillery.
Yeah.
So essentially, we make 5 liters in 8 ticks. So 5 divided by 8 times 20. We make
Okay,
and then that's
hang on.
we
Are
make
we making...
12.5 millibuckets
Hang
per
on, let's do
second.
this math differently. At LV,
At
can we make
LV,
more than... We need 200 millibuckets every 7.5 seconds.
okay, so we need 200 every 7.5.
Yeah.
I've just got this. I've got what it take. What we get for one, and let me do for the 7.5. What? How many did you? How many millibuckets do we need?
We only need 200 millibuckets every 7.5 seconds.
Okay, problem.
So,
We're getting less than half with an MV.
with an MV?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
we could have a buffer tank.
Buffer tank would only solve it for so long.
Well, no, we could have a buffer tank and 2 of them. Is what I mean. It wouldn't be because the ore processing wouldn't be running 24/7.
No, it wouldn't. And then it would only slow down marginally. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Okay.
And MV
True MV distillery
hang
then.
on. I'm actually very curious. MV distillery. God. Finding distilled water in this mess is
Oh,
going to be a
simple. Just
nightmare,
type
but I'm
up
going to.
distill, and then just click on the distilled water cell. Then hit distilled water on like the liquid in the GUI, then go to distillery, then right click on the advanced distillery. And boom. We've got how
No
long it
way.
takes.
It actually works like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
So,
shit. That's great. Okay. Wow, that's really bad. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, we're going to need to. All right, so 2 MV distilleries. Got it.
And then an LV
Do we
tank.
have a better way of making distilled water? I'll look. You keep on doing the math that you need to do.
Well, yeah, I'm just putting a low voltage tank in the thing as well as an equation. For the equation. Actually, we
We have
may
a lot
want.
of low voltage tanks.
Yeah, but we may need another one.
We have a lot of low voltage tanks.
No, yeah, no, but I'm thinking like I'm making a like list of machines needed for this thing,
Oh yeah, gotcha.
like with just enough calculation. So I've got advanced ore washing. Oh, not advanced ore, it's in still water. Yeah. Advanced sifting machine. I've got the thermal centrifuge, and then I've got the chemical bath, 2 distilleries, 1 LV fluid tank,
Yeah, we have no
1
other way
steam
of making
oven, and
distilled water.
then 1 grinder.
Yep. We have no other way of making distilled water, so this is going to be our
Oh
best
wait,
bet.
I need to add the forge hammer.
Mm.
HP forge hammer.
Let me go harvest aluminum, because I feel like we'll need that.
Aluminium? Yeah, sure. Go for it. There's no way in hell we need an MV freaking forge hammer.
No, we only need a steam one.
Yeah.
Because that'll process the remaining stuff, like, faster than we can ever hope to process the
Achieve.
ores.
Yeah. So if we're getting the high pressure, then the low voltage tank. What else do we need for this then? Because
How
that
are we getting all this aluminum that we'll need for this?
aluminium, I'm gonna set up a recipe to see how much we actually need.
Okay.
That's why I'm doing this recipe, essentially.
Yep.
Just to see like how many MV circuits we need, how much aluminium, how much steel and stuff. Just like the big
Yep.
primary resources.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it, I think, right? Except for the chemical bath that requires certain items.
We can ignore the chemical bath for the moment.
Oh, so I
We'll
can
set up
remove it?
another amp of power. No, I mean, we can just ignore it for the moment. Like, you can just
Do we
have the
even?
recipe set for a stick or something at the moment.
Yeah, okay, save. There we go. We now have our ore recipe. Now, what I need to do is go to this. Add. I'm gonna add. Oh, oh. So now I need to add everything that's in this to my thing. So if I go MV ore, put on.
Yeah, Monk, that's what I found out. One of the nice things about Nomi is that they have a recipe for bulk distilled water. Like,
Yeah.
you like 50 times as much for a little bit more water cost and time. But it's just a lot more distilled water. Okay. It's processing.
You make stuff. Wait, can you?
Solar distiller.
What the hell's a solar distillery?
Oh, the ICT ones?
The solar distiller?
Uh,
Can we?
yeah. Ooh. You know what? I have a different idea for the distilled water.
Does that even? Can you
Those are
check?
really slow.
Are they? Like how slow?
Those are so slow.
Like are they slower than the distillery?
We're talking less than a millibucket a second.
Jesus, no.
Yeah. It's a really good idea. I think the better idea might be a railcraft tank. Just bulk store the distilled water.
Yeah, bulk. Oh, a big one?
Yeah, like one of the ones that we have
Oh,
outside.
multi-block,
Do that.
gotcha.
Yeah, we could do the multi-block one. That'd be a better idea than the low voltage tank, probably. I think maybe
Yeah, most definitely.
because we can put the valves anywhere on those, right?
Yeah, we can put valves only the bottom auto outputs though.
I mean, we can just put a pump to input, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
No, let's go back. Okay. This I need to go Control Shift A for that one as well.
Yeah, I know the pain of the solar distilleries from IC2 quite well.
Oh,
Fortunately, it's a really good idea, and I love it. But those things are so ungodly slow.
yeah.
Because I had to use those in E2E for making overclockers, and dear God,
Oh, that's not so fun.
no. I I think I had 20 of them set up, and they were still making less than $1 an hour.
Oh no. Okay, I can get rid of that one. Boop. 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 Two of those. One of those. Two conveyors.
Yeah, I'll make some more tank walls. Why not? We have the stuff for it.
Save. Add an recipe. Thermal centrifuge. Machine hull. 2 electric motors. 2 copper cable. 2 4 times copper nickel. 2 MV. Boop. Save. Plus. Sifting machine. 1 MV casing. 2 item filters. 2 MV. 2 pistons. 2. That's 2 annealed copper. Pretty sure I can change that out for normal copper wire again.
I'm making a steel screwdriver just because we happen to have the steel rods handy. Stick.
That is that one. Then I just need to add the ore washing plant. Which is a pump, motor, not here. Yes, 2 here. 2 MV and 2 bronze rulers. Okay. That's that part done. Oh.
How about not, Bog?
Nope. I'm not big into doing stuff like that. It's more of, I just stream for the hell of it.
Yep.
But thanks for the follow anyway.
I need more bronze plates. Do I? Yes. I need more bronze.
Also, please don't self-promo in my chat.
Yeah.
That's not
General
very...
considered uncouth.
Yeah.
And right.
Not really accepted here. Or really anywhere else.
Mm-hmm. Some glass panes. Where do I have the glass panes at? Can we put them back in here?
If that makes you want to unfollow, that's completely fine. I understand, by the way. So.
Ain't gonna hurt nobody's feelings.
Nope.
I'm gonna need some more iron screws. Okay. Time to grab iron. Yoink! Lathe me, baby.
Hmm.
What's up?
Yeah, lathes. Lathes are amazing. Gosh. Gosh. Hey, Widge. Oh, how's it going, Widge? We doing good.
We doing something. That's for sure.
Well, yeah, that's also it. We're doing stuff that exists.
Yep. Oh my god. Skookum juicers.
Oh no, not again. God damn it.
Wrench hammer. There we give me
2 bronze rotors and 2 rubber rings and a single motor. Save. That's the pumps added to recipe. Electric motors need a recipe. Oop. Oop. I bought a dope new keyboard and it's less typos now. That is great.
Nice. Which keyboard did you get?
That is my next question as well.
Screws.
Oh, G915 that's the newer one, isn't it?
G915. I feel like I should know that keyboard. Hang on.
I think I've got the G085. 805.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I like that one. I actually used a more basic version for a while
Let
that
me,
I
I'm
didn't
gonna look this
mind.
up too, real quick.
Wireless low profile. Yeah, no, it looks really good. Um, my only reason I'm not using a Logitech keyboard anymore is simply because they're mechanical keyboards. They didn't have stabilizers for the longest time.
Ah.
I don't know if they're doing it now or not. Um, but yeah, it resulted in just really bad space bars and shift keys.
Oh, actually, I may have I may actually have the 915. Actually, no, I don't. I'm missing the little, like, wee button at the top that we knew. What's
These
that
feel nice.
say?
Nice.
The wee black indent. I don't know what it's called, but...
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I like the feel of the Logitech keys. They're nice as well. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The so what I'm talking about with the stabilizers.
No, I have the volume bar. I don't have that other wee bit that sticks down.
Yeah, which what I'm talking about with the stabilizers is if you hit your space bar, if you hear it like kind of crash and rock a little bit when it's coming back up, that means it doesn't have stabilizers. It's just a nice clean thuck, then they added stabilizers and you're good. That's all.
Mine has stabilizers.
Clean feels clean? Good. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, me personally, I use a glorious GMMK 296%. Um,
Mmm.
it's actually not as fancy as it sounds. Just a really nice, solid
Yeah.
keyboard that does exactly what I want.
One iron filter for 16 zinc foil and 64 steel
502X
wire.
Plus? Nice.
Nice. That's
Oh,
nice.
you just got the G502X? Very nice. That's a really good mouse.
I need to remember G502.
502 is a classic.
I've got that mouse as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I have a tank. We just need to figure out the layout for everything. And
My
then
guy,
we're good.
are we just sharing the same setup at this point? I've got
502 is
the Geo 502 Hero.
nice.
Yeah.
Seems that way. Yeah. I'm weird. I use the trackball.
That is indeed weird. You should go get that scene too.
No, I refuse. I fucking love my trackball. It's the Logitech MX Ergo. And it has served me well for so many years.
You know, that's understandable.
Yeah. Like, I can use regular... You can never... Have you ever tried?
That's a good point.
Like, a lot of people, they just don't understand trackballs because they've never tried one, right?
Mm-hmm.
But no, seriously, like, I used to get the worst wrist pain, and my right arm would be, like, just sore and tired after a day of whatnot. Like,
I think it's more
trackball
my arm is
just
used
kind
to
of
it
makes it
now.
to me. Oh, my arm was used to it as well. It was just like this fixed every problem that I had.
Got you beat. I have a
Uh,
$4 store, Mars. Let's go!
$4 store us. Not even
Yeah.
dollar store them.
No, it's not even. Well, that's the
Investing in
same
us.
like over here. We've got we've literally got a shop called Poundland, but there's stuff that costs more than a pound, and I'm
I
just like,
know.
why is it called this? Does it round up correct? Does it round up to one? No, everything in the pound store is 99p. I'm like, that's not a freaking pound.
Right.
That's
Like the
99p. What do you want me to do?
Yep. No, we actually have a brand new dollar
That means
tree
I'm
right
going to the freaking till and I'm asking for that one single payback.
Mm-hmm.
I will do it.
So, anyway, in terms of peripheral usage, I would say upgrade keyboard first, second,
I actually had to get a mouse
and
because I have a laptop and I was not going to freaking use the little touchpad.
oh, that's fair. Yeah. I guess really when it comes to a mouse is a little bit more important than keyboard, but yeah.
Yeah.
Like even shit quality mice are fine these days
Mm-hmm. Unless they're light
because
as
you don't
hell.
have well, like figure this way. We used to have rollerball mice. Like
Oh yeah.
basically a trackball, but instead of you thumbing around the ball and having a nice optical sensor, no, it was just rolling around, driving little wheels, not even an optical sensor.
Okay. Add a new recipe. One
Cool in the
aluminium
bad days.
rod. One aluminium ingot. Boom. Save. Tarn is what it should be called.
Up.
We need to get that MV extruder.
We sure as shit do.
Ow, I just realized that won't come up on stream anymore because I just slapped my freaking headphone mic. I was like, oh no. But then I was like, oh wait a minute. Oh, what should we do? Should we just put in the normal recipe without the extruder recipe?
What are we extruding? Or not?
Small gears.
Small gears? Yeah.
It's either we do 3
That's
ingots or it takes 1 ingot.
we kind of... No, it's 2 ingots or 1.
For a small gear? Not unless we have an MV extruder.
It's like 2.5 with a lathe. Yeah, that's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how many small gears do we need?
Let me just check. 2.
2? Yeah, that's fine. We'll just waste a couple ingots.
Aye.
Or processing more important than other machines at the moment.
Aluminium. Oh, by the way, we can make an aluminium railcraft tank if we want.
Ooh.
It will be a big ass
That's...
tank. Yeah.
But it's also...
Okay, right now, from my calculations, we need 96 aluminium.
What should we have in the system right now?
I will double check.
Because we have 47 downstairs and we're working on more.
We have 72 in the system. We're good.
Sick! Let's get started.
Well, we still need all this. I need to double check how much steel we need and stuff. Hold your horses there, man.
Well,
I haven't done
I
this.
won't hold my horses because I'm
Well then if you want to
to
start working on the machines, you go for it.
No, I mean I'm just going to start working on steel. I'm trying to get resources ready for this.
Oh, Taroven, you know what you should work on?
What?
Take this and make a steam grinder, please.
Please.
I said please.
I said hold, please.
No, I don't think I will hold. You're not holding for me, why should I hold for you?
Because I'm doing things.
Cool.
I don't know.
I like things too.
We actually have a lot of steel in the DPFs.
Do we? That's very nice.
Yeah.
I remember
like
because I only took the
90.
ashes out.
Yep.
Which
Yeah,
was
we have
actually
like 90.
a lot better.
I just pulled 92 steel out.
Very
And then
nice.
we have a little bit of extra in the smeltery chest, which was from recycling. All right,
What do I have
steel
copper?
is going in system.
What do I use copper dust for?
Tembaga?
Oh, that would make sense.
I did make some Tembaga, by the way.
Okay.
Tembaga did you need?
Well, no, we've already got all the tobacco we need.
Okay, well.
Oh no, I need some for the hatches after, but I'll make more.
I just saw you some. It should be more
Okay,
than enough.
that's fine. We really need to get this V extruder.
Yeah.
It makes everything cheaper.
Yeah. Why don't we... I mean, we're going to have to set up some MV power anyway. Why don't we add on one more game?
What?
Yeah. Let's get 1 amp of MV steam and make an MV extruder.
What we
Like a
could
little
do, which would be quite easy to do, is you know the way we have the cable up there, right? For the LV machines.
Sure.
What we could literally just slap a transformer on one end of like where one of the cables should be.
I'd rather not. I'd rather just start an MV line.
Well, no, it's only for the extruder, just so we can get stuff cheaper. Just for it.
Or we could make 1 MV steam turbine, hook it up to our existing steam line, and have that without jacking our MV power or LV power. All of it.
That could work.
Yeah, let's just do that.
Okay, you do
It'll be
that.
about
Have
the same
fun.
price anyway. Alright, steam turbine, advanced, give. 2 bronze routers. Okay, I need to start on bronze.
That requires one of those, requires one of those, one of those, one of those, one of those. Boom. Okay.
Just FYI, I'm making 4 stacks of bronze.
Okay. Boop. Okay. Cooper. Heart. Doesn't matter. That'll do. Cooper nickel.
I'm assuming we need at least a stack of bronze plates, so I'm just going to...
Cooper
Or
nickel.
aluminum plates. So I'm just making a stack of aluminum plates straight out.
Okay. So that's
And
2.
then I
One.
know... I'm just going to do 16 aluminum rods right now. We'll see how far that gets us.
I already have that recipe. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Then one of those. One of those. 3 of those. 2 4 times. Save. Perfect. Woo. Then I just need the MV circuit recipe. Dear God.
Okay. Remember, we do have the circuit assembler, so we can make those a little bit easier.
Yep. Copying that.
I need to get some of this shit
I may need to change my LV cost as well. I'll need to change that around for my LV circuits. I'll fix that after I add the MV circuit recipe to my crafting calculator. I don't really need to add the molten tin to the recipe, no.
No, you really don't.
LV, one good circuit. Okay.
Do we have copper nickel wire anywhere?
Copper nickel, no, but we do have copper nickel ingots, I'm pretty sure.
No, we do have copper nickel wire.
Oh, okay, good. You might also want to check the system in case we have more copper nickel sitting around or something.
I doubt we do.
We might.
No, we sure
don't. Oh,
we don't.
Fuck.
I don't think we need it for anything but the double wire, which we have 2 stacks of.
Actually, we need it for the quadruple wire.
That's fine. How much quadruple do we need?
Not a lot.
Right now. How much?
Actually, let me check. Right now, just 2.
Just 2?
Yeah, just 2.
Enjoy.
LV. Wait, it's not called that. It's the electronic circuit. Add it. Electronic circuit. Circuit assembler.
On circuit 8. Give me 4 of those, please. And then play a copper cable. If memory serves, we can't do copper cable directly.
For what?
The assembler for it.
Like, what do you mean?
Hang on. I'm double checking.
We can make copper cable in the assembler.
Assembler, yeah. That's what I meant by directly, just not by hand.
Okay.
Okay, wire mill those. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Going to grab rubber. Ready to submit. Give. Fluid extractor. Give. Tools. Give.
Okay, first of all, magnetic steel rod is given from a steel rod. There we go, problem solved. Next, we need bronze screws, which are given from 1 bronze bolt. Boom. Bronze bolts. Well, we get 4 of them from 1 bronze rod. Save. Okay, I do have bronze rods as a thing. Good.
Okay, we get double rods out of the MV extruder?
Yes.
Okay.
Then I can change all my rod recipes. Again.
Yep. Well, oops.
This is why I like doing recipe stuff off stream.
That's fair.
We don't have... We'll just have to... Are we gonna make the good circuit boards the old way?
Which good circuit? What?
The good circuit boards. The MV circuit board.
Yeah, we kind of have to, don't we?
Or we can go iron trichloride. Which is hydrochloric acid.
Do it the old-fashioned way. We don't really have the capability for it without a ton more work.
Yeah, because then we would need to set up like an entire chemical... Well, actually, no, it's not that bad. It's just hydrogen and chlorine, then we get hydrochloric.
Well,
we can do it with an LV chemical reactor.
Can we do it all in one LV chemical reactor?
Let me double check.
Yeah. Because, like, if we can do it all in one, we can just sit there for a couple minutes grinding it out, then cool.
Iron trichloride. Yeah, we can do it all in an LV.
I guess it's time for one of us to babysit a chemical reactor for a bit.
Good luck, Taroven. God
damn it. I'm already working on other shit. You do it!
Well, I'm too busy making recipes.
Whose fault is that?
My job is to make sure we have enough resources for it, Taroven. I'm literally, you know this. I'm making sure that we can make it with the with the stuff we have.
I
So I
thought
can
that
shove.
was my job to make sure that we have the
Well,
resources.
yeah, but
Your
I'm the
job.
one generating the resource, saying, "Oh, we need this amount X of resource." You know this.
Oh,
You know this is what I'm doing.
I love this job. All
Yeah.
right. So I have
We need
4 empty machines.
1.2 buckets of iron 3 chloride.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's only 1,200 millibuckets.
Yeah, we can just bulk craft like a bunch, like a tank's
And
worth.
shove it in a tank.
Yeah. Which 64 bucket tanks we have. Let me actually just go grab one.
Class. Okay.
Okay. Where is the tank that I put in here? Wait, did I just put it in here? I sure didn't. Where the hell did I put that tank?
Okay. Get rid of that. There. Small
I need to
gun.
find that. There it is. Okay, so...
Oh, it's
Oh, I
Ruben.
see why.
You're gonna love this.
Huh?
We need 279 steel.
That's a bit.
That's at least 4.5 stacks.
That's a bit. We have a fair bit right now, and some is processing. We don't like have it
Yeah.
all, but we do have 64 buckets of oxygen and gas, by the way.
Okay.
So tell you what, if you want to take a break from that and go start processing some iron in the EBF,
I will do that in a second.
yeah, because yeah, we have 64 buckets of oxygen just clogging up the electrolyzer.
Pretty sure we cannot make steel in an arc furnace.
What about steel and arc furnace? Yeah.
Monk thinks we can make steel in an arc furnace.
Have an arc furnace steel is really easy. Really. Hang on.
Pretty sure
Because there
that's...
are literally thousands of recipes in the arc furnace and simply very hard to find.
Oh, you meant raw iron in the EBF.
Yeah, gotcha.
Turn into steel. You can't even
Yeah,
put
I
raw
mean,
iron in the EBF. To make steel.
yeah. So, I mean, it's 5 times faster. Yeah, which is good. But we don't really have this right now. I think we're waiting until MV on the arc furnace in the first place, just because it was not going to be productive until then.
Yeah.
And I really don't feel like making yet another machine on the MV not line that we don't have.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, back to what I was doing. So I need
Or foil. Yeah, but the arc furnace is good for making wrought iron. Very good for making wrought iron.
definitely is. And glass, which is great. Like,
Yeah.
we have all sorts of uses for it. It's just a matter of we don't have the stuff for it right now.
We don't have the capital.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna need all this bronze, yo.
Oh, I just realized how many extra outputs we're gonna freaking have. God damn.
Extruder. So I'm going to need 2 for this. I'm gonna need, you know what, just make me that many.
Okay.
That many sounds good.
Let's see, what am I missing in here that doesn't have a recipe yet? I think everything has a recipe. Except the small pile of gallium arsenide, but that doesn't need a recipe. Yeah, that's all of the things of a recipe.
Awesome.
Yeah, let me work on some steel, I guess, then.
Yeah, please do.
I think we need a new project chest.
Probably.
I'm gonna move everything from here into here instead, so then we have a project chest.
Excellent.
Project
Steel fluid
chest.
pipes.
With lights off. How much tembaga do I need total?
Oh, we have 337 steel, dude. Steal a bunch of it, but we do have it.
Oh, okay. Apparently we only need 12 tembaga.
Excellent.
And I already can take 4 out of that, so essentially we only need 8 tembaga.
Wonderful.
Cool.
I only need...
The rest of the tembaga can go into the system. Woo. We also only need 4 times copper nickel.
Okay, steel fluid pipes for that.
Need 6 steel fluid pipes. That's 6 times... Well, that's 3 times 6, which is 18 steel.
Okay, and then I just need the 2 motors. Which is magnetic steel.
Oh, we have more than enough steel.
Yeah, we're really good on steel. I do have to steal a few. I have to steal a few.
That's fine. I've
fine.
brought a stack into the output chest anyway, so steal some from that.
Excellent.
Let's put
I really
into
just need
the ash maker.
polarizer me.
There we go.
You know what? I'm just gonna do 10 because I can.
Bracer tank is filling up. Ashes go in there, please.
Okay, so I should be able to do these now.
That's the polarizer I could hear.
We have 1 advanced steam turbine.
Nice.
I'll make a few more eventually, but for now I'm not fussed. That 2 glass.
I'm just gonna make half stack more steel plates, then turn a bunch of them into turn like 16 of them into rods, and then keep. And then an
Good idea.
Well, actually, maybe I'll turn half stack into rods as well.
I need 2 MV circuits, by the way. You're a little bit more practice on that, so it'll probably take you a little less time.
Yep.
Okay. Steel fluid pipes. I'm going to
1, 2, 3.
Steel here.
That's fine, because I've got all the steel fluid pipes I need.
Excellent. So, I also need a small aluminum gear.
Let me actually grab all the aluminium I need. Which is, how much again? 96.
Now I need snips.
Have you maybe stolen, like, all of the aluminium?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, scratch that. I can remove, like, a ton of it, because we've got 3 machine holes.
Neat.
And a bunch of copper cable.
I do have 2 spare machine holes myself.
Okay.
Here. Alright, so that...
We're out of rubber.
Lovely. That would be a problem, wouldn't it?
Big problem.
Aluminum rods.
Let me grab 93 wrought iron.
Oh, there's my aluminum rods.
93. Submit.
Steel.
I love the Project Red requesting. Oh,
Much better than what we were doing before.
much better. Also, now we can, like, see what, like, levels we're actually on and stuff. Like, how I know we definitely need some more wrought iron right about now.
Yep. We have 261 rubber plates, by the way. Or rubber
Where?
sheets.
Oh yeah, they're in the system.
This system? Yeah.
That'd be probably a good idea for me to check.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna bring out a stack.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna make a stack of copper cable. We'll need it for crafting anyway.
Yep. Back. Oh, I could do one of these right now, and then that goes there. This need.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We can't make copper cable manually. That's what it was.
So just fluid extract. It's 1 ingot per cable. So
Yeah,
just
and then if we fluid extract from the rubber sheets, we only get one back. That's fine. We only spent one to make it, so I don't really care.
Mm-hmm. I really wish you could just autocomplete like that, but you can't.
Wait.
Need motor, pipe, rotor. Okay.
Oh yeah, we need the MV assembler for the large aluminium fluid cells, which will be amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, MV would be wonderful.
Just MV in general is wonderful.
Yeah. Spit. Gimme. I don't care about the byproduct, so I'm
Copper
just going to
cable is
file
being
this.
made. Oh, we've already got the 2 item filters. Perfect.
Yep. I remember making them earlier.
Here's something I prepared earlier.
Yep. I'm gonna steal the lathe for a sec.
I'm gonna throw the motors into the system.
Mm-hmm.
We definitely need component drawers, don't we?
Kind of do, don't we?
Let me fix that. Motors. Let's put that under the stone in the 2x2s.
Weren't we gonna use that for the ore processing stuff?
No, we were gonna use a lot of that for processing stuff. Maybe these ones then. Just these normal ones.
You know what? Let's just do this section right here next to the glowstone.
That's what I said.
Yeah. No, I thought better of it. Don't worry. Right. So, screw.
Taroven, am I right?
I simply need a
Ah,
wrench and screwdriver. Well, that steel screwdriver that I made go.
yay, making tons of copper cable now.
Excellent.
Okay.
Electric
No.
pump. 2 MV circuits.
Well, I need quite a lot more than that. You know one thing we're missing?
Well, what's up?
Resistors.
Diodes? Resistors?
And
No,
a
just
lot of them.
diodes.
No, we're missing
Why
like
do
a
we need
lot of
resistors?
resistors.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
LV.
Well, for my purposes right this second, I need these. Um, or these. Circuit assembler.
I'm gonna go and grab some refined glue real quick.
I need 2 diodes, which are assembler, small gallium arsenide. Oh wait, hang on. Can we do
electrolyzer? Is there any? Ah, there's the carbon. 16 carbon. That means 4 of these. Oh, well, that means I only need 8. And a nail.
Yeah.
There we go.
Fuck.
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa there, bucko.
I just need glass. Shush.
Oh, for diodes? Just... Okay.
Yeah.
While you're at it, batch craft. Maybe... How much glass? Maybe do 16 glass. I just realized what a smart idea might be. Let me make it a reality. Yep.
What's a smart idea?
Just only on the inside.
I'm just making the glass in the smeltery because...
Yeah. But the pressure plates on the inside is a lot of help.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because now we don't have to hit it, we can just walk up to it.
Good call. And it mostly doesn't kill you.
Yeah. Sometimes it hurts, but... It's just, you know, I touched the door in the wrong way and it gave me a splinter. That's what it is. Definitely.
I actually have a great idea for this.
What is it?
I'm just going to pour directly into the, tank.
That? Does that work?
It works beautifully.
Oh, okay.
It's always worked like that because the faucets will just pour from the block above them to the block below them.
Got it.
Or the block behind them to the block below.
As long as it can, as long as it has a fluid inventory.
Exactly. So I'm assuming this works.
If not, then just put a pipe.
Yeah, exactly. If not, we'll find out in 30 seconds. But
what resistor pattern is that? That's resistor pattern. The resistor pattern is 5. There we go. Oh, and refine glue, please. Jesus, this takes a while. 16 seconds. For 8 resistors, though. I see that as a win.
Can we use that annealed for the resistors yet?
For what?
For the resistors? Can we use that annealed?
What do you mean?
I made a bunch of copper wire.
I can't. You made a bunch of copper wire, yeah, I'm making that for resistors. I'm using the annealed.
No, the annealed. Okay, yeah. I was double checking.
Yes, of course I'm using it. It's way more output for cheaper carbon usage. And it's the same amount of copper being used, it's just been slapped with some oxygen.
Yeah. It's absolutely working, by the way.
Oh, nice. That's another reason why we want the arc furnace. Annealed copper. Oh, Jesus, that is actually making a ton of resistors.
Excellent. We won't want for those for approximately 10 seconds.
Now, you know what we're going to do next as well?
Craft LV circuits.
We need ULV circuits. So, vacuum tubes.
Ah, yes.
And you know how we're going to make them?
Annealed copper? Can we do annealed copper?
Yes. Annealed copper. But I want to get 4 out of it. For cheaper. So I'm going to use molten redstone alloy.
That may be an issue.
Why? Does that require MV?
Our extractor requires MP for redstone alloy. Yeah.
Does it? Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Well, then I'll just go for the red alloy.
Yeah. I wish.
When do
but
you
I remember.
access stainless steel? That would be HV.
Yeah, stainless steel is like borderline HV.
Yeah, it's end of MV, start of HV.
Well, technically, you could do it kind of at the start-ish of MV.
Yeah, you just need to push push it hard though.
Yeah. What do you need stainless for?
Yeah.
Oh, you
Oh,
want
you get there's a quest for that.
Yeah, there is. It's actually a lot easier than making the stainless.
Because we don't even have stainless steel. We're in the MV age. Barely.
Barely MV, yeah.
And we've
Today
got
is
a
kind of the day
drawer
that
controller. Look at
MV.
that. I'll show you the quest. It is in basic automation. So you go in there. It's the Project Red quest line. You want to get to Ghetto ME system.
Yep.
Then you can get a drawer
There's another
controller.
quest that gives you a second drawer controller as well, isn't there?
There's another one as well that gives you another drawer controller.
Yeah. Yeah, just work towards that. Because
Yeah.
you'll need that stuff anyway, or like a good storage system like ours.
Or like a basic ass storage system.
Well, yeah, ours is basically a basic ass one. We call it good, but it's just better than what we had. This thing is still boring. I may regret everything. Oh wait, you know what we could do? Oh, that's such a ghetto idea, and I love it. We have an LB pump, yeah?
We should, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I am doing something so incredibly smart. If you would like to come out and watch my incredible smartness.
Oh, yes, I will. Oh, you're doing... Oh. Problem.
What's up?
That'll start trying to pull out the blood and liquid ender.
I'm fine with that for now. You know what we can do? We can get the pan cast out and pour out the ender first.
The pump pull... I know how to do it. Pump.
Have it set to conditional.
Yeah, did you put it on active with redstone signal?
I already put it on active with redstone signal. You fucked
Then why is it still pumping?
Wait, why is it still pumping? Okay, well, we're losing some stuff. Don't worry about it.
Actually, I have a better idea. Export. It shouldn't take anything in. Problem solved.
Okay, that'll do. All right. Gimme.
Ender pulse.
The blood I give no fucks about.
Yeah, that can be voided.
I mean, I'm gonna break this pipe as soon as I'm done with it anyway. So.
Look at that sweet, sweet ender pearl juice.
We're out of liquid ender, but whatever.
Yep.
Okay. Molten glass. Boop. There we go. I don't know why it wasn't. Oh.
I saw a YouTuber hover right and press something and it showed particles on the chest. Oh,
T.
It should be T, but sometimes it's not. Like if I go over here, let me see. If I hit T, yeah, there we go. It'll bring the particles up and show me. Oh, it's in that drawer.
Yep.
We could have been using that a lot more. We didn't.
I have been using that.
Oh, I haven't.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, it works on NEI as well.
Yeah, it does.
So that's good.
I have love smelling cigarette smoke in my room because fuck my neighbor.
Oh.
Alright, we have a low voltage fluid tank with 64 buckets of glass.
Nice.
It is sitting next to the final chest.
That's good. No. I think
what was
we
I
have...
using that glass for?
Diodes. Lots and lots of diodes.
That's right. Let me just bookmark that recipe.
Molten rad alloy. Yes, please. I'm gonna just make a bit more molten red alloy.
Can we only do 2 diodes at a time right now?
Diode wise, let me see. Yes, unless you want to make SMD diodes.
Okay.
That requires MB assembler.
Gotcha. Okay.
So diode wise, normally, yeah, we can just make 2 at a time.
I was just double checking. Okay.
Or 6 at a time if we had polyethylene.
Yep. Can you take that glue out of the assembler, please?
Sure thing.
Thank you.
Oh.
Okay, so I need.
I'm gonna put that refined glue back.
Just a shit ton of these, so I'm gonna steal 2 more stacks of that. You know what? You go.
And then if I have a large steel drum of this.
We're gonna need some more copper wires soon.
Oh, do you need the gallium arsenide?
Yeah, I think I remember where.
Find
Yeah,
it.
just
It's
put it
there.
Okay. Is that all we have right now?
Yep.
The 26. Okay. Well.
Do we need gold bolts for anything?
We were using.
Oh
them
yeah,
for
we need them
clocks,
for
but
electron tubes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what they were used for.
Anyway, you.
I should probably start working on a Discord server.
Yeah, probably.
Because I do have this command. What it says is, I currently do not have one, but if you want to see when me and my friends are going, you can join the Catalyst Discord. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah, I just need to make a Discord though. I've got, like, I'm active in most of the community Discords I'm in.
Yeah, but those aren't your communities.
Yeah, not my community Discord. Yeah, I know.
Like, that's kind of the difference between having a Discord and not having a Discord. Is it's not your community. I have my community. It's wonderful. I love the people there.
Yeah, you've got a Discord.
It's easy to set up. You should probably join my Discord at some point, but like...
Definitely. You should send me an invite after stream.
Well, the thing is, it's just a bunch of friends now, so like, promotion won't get you too far because none of them are into Minecraft.
No problem. I will not even be promoting in there. I'd literally just be chilling. We don't have any glass vacuum tube parts.
There you go. I sent you the invite.
Thank you. Where did all the vacuum tube parts go? Are they in here somewhere?
Where'd all the vacuum tubes go? There are 3 under the circuit assembly.
No, I mean the glass tubes.
Oh, the glass tubes?
Seems I'm making more.
I have no idea where the glass tubes are.
Do we even know where the freaking silicon went? Or not silicon, the glass dust?
The glass dust is in the system.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Use a forming press for vacuum tubes now, can't we?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna use. That's what I'm gonna use.
Okay, gotcha.
I'll just make a stack.
Yeah. No reason not to. That's what I made all that glass for in the first place.
Yep. We're nearly out of it, by the way.
I know. It's just flint dust and quartz sand.
Oh, this one doesn't have auto input yet.
Does not?
No. Neither does the laser, neither does the distillery, and the electrolyzer does, though. The distillery doesn't need one, though.
Yeah, that's why I didn't put on some of those.
Yeah. The distillery could really use, instead of that slightly larger chest, maybe a tank.
Yeah.
To auto output, you know, the, what's lubricant to?
Yeah, that's true. Okay, give me this last one here, and I will...
Oh, you're making, you need the, MV circuit boards, don't you?
I do. I only need
Which...
for now.
MV circuit board wise, how would you get that? You know what I'm long overdue on doing?
What's that?
Taking a break. I'm going to quickly take a break. I will be right back. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom and stuff. I recommend you stretch your legs. Go get a drink while I'm away.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna make some iron 3 chloride.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give you the perfect view of Taroven doing this. Just there we go.
So
I will be right back.
See, iron 2 chloride is not what I want, we think. Yeah. So I need hydrochloric acid. This sounds obnoxious. Chemical reactor. Chlorine and hydrogen. Never mind, that's not that obnoxious. Okay, we can do 12 buckets worth right the hell now. So we'll do that. You need to not fluid output. Oh god, this is going to be really obnoxious because my inventory is full. Well, do wire mill. Betting machine. With betting machine. Assembler. Wire mill. Over here. Let's toss that in there. Okay, now I have inventory space. Now I can yeet all of the sulfur back into the system. Okay, and then raw rubber dust can go the centrifuge. Okay. I think I need 2 more buckets of that. So, grab that. Put that away. All right, I need some iron. No, I need some chlorine. Do we have salt? I feel like we do. We have that salt. We do have some salt. Perfect. No, that's saltpeter. Never mind. It's all saltpeter. Fuck. Salt. We don't even have sodium dust. Phosphoric acid, hydrochloric acid, sodium tungstate. That's not quite what we're looking for. I guess I'll make do with this. So we grab 2 gregtech salt. And then this gets electrolyzed, right? Yes. Electrolyzer presently has all the oxygen gas in the world in it. Wait. Can I... Can't do that. It's no circuit. Yeah, that's what I thought. Fuck. Let's do that. This downstairs. It's going to be incredibly annoying with only the one fluid cell that I have, but I'll make do. And if you have oxygen right now, that's actually a good thing. There we go. Okay. Oh god, does that only make one bucket? Oh, this is so bad. Okay, well, whatever. Deal with it. You have a single bucket of chlorine. So iron 3 chloride.
I'm back. There we go.
3 buckets of hydrochloric, which is... I literally can only make 1 bucket right now. Hey, JJ.
Hello. I didn't
JJ.
unmute in Discord.
Hi. We need a salt vein now.
A salt vein?
Yes. Like, right this second.
Fuck.
Do you have one logged? And if
Let's
yes,
see.
go nuke it.
What if no?
What if no? Then we can't do iron 3 chloride at all.
Are you sure?
I am absolutely 100% positive.
Salt.
We
Can
have
we not
enough
get
to make
can we not get salt a different way?
No, we can't. We have edible salt, but that does not turn into salt.
Wait, there might be a way.
What?
Okay, let me see.
Well, whatever way it is, we need it literally right this second. And it needs to be a relatively en masse way.
I'm trying to see. In the early days, Pam's salt did work, but they caught on to how easy that. Ah, I see.
They completely disabled that. This is circuit 11.
Yeah, I'm just looking real quick.
So yeah, we have exactly 1 cell of hydrochloric acid. We need at least 3. You have no salt veins logged at all.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out. We're gonna might have to do some maths here.
What?
I don't think it'll let us get more salt than we're putting in to make this, or that would be
If it's
broken.
water, no, it doesn't work. We've used the only 2 salt that we
So
have.
salt, how do we get? Sodium hydroxide? That would require chlorobenzene, and that requires benzene, so you know, problem.
Vein stats, generated world, overall twilight. Mars, yeah. So you have no like salt or lepidolite or anything?
Nope.
Yeah. GT ore veins.
Did you say lepidolite?
Yeah, lepidolite.
Is that...
It's pink.
Oh, that's rock salt. That's in a rock salt bin as well, isn't it?
Rock salt counts. Go to rock salt. Go now.
I don't have a rock salt bin. That's the thing.
Oh fuck.
That's what I mean. Vein stats, salts vein, rock salt, yeah, lepidolite and that stuff. That's all in one vein.
Yeah.
It's in the twilight as well.
Yeah. Okay,
Wait a
tell
minute.
you
Wait
what,
a
I'll go
second.
scour Twilight, you scour here.
I just
We
had a good idea. You're gonna love
While you have
this. No, you're
while
gonna
you
love
have
this.
I'm potentially going to hate.
No, I have a great idea.
What's that?
We can make a prospector scanner,
Uh-huh.
and that lets us find out in a 3x3 chunk area with the MV1 at least is a 3x3 chunk area of what's there, and it is successful 40% of the time.
Uh-huh.
So that will like cut down on ore prospecting time.
Well, I'm already prospecting, so you do what you're gonna do.
Yeah, I know it's Ripper Sentience. It's nice. Right click on rock for prospecting current chunk. Next user talks away close to you, medium range, long range. Far away, 9 plus. Okay. Can I make an LV one? That's an LV is only an 8% successful. No, that's a ULV. An LV is only a 24%. Ooh, that's bad. LV.
Oh,
There's no real
diamond
point in
ring.
making the LV one. Let's see. Tier 2 MV. Apparently we haven't made 4 MV motors.
Probably not.
Probably. We haven't even made any MV motors. We wouldn't need to yet.
I have made 4 total, but I have not had them all in my inventory at once. How about that?
Because I just need that quest, and then I can get the MV sensor, and then we're good. All I need is... Oh, fuck.
Why don't you just go prospecting for a bit? Because it's going to take longer to figure all that out than it is to just find a vein.
Yep, time to go... well, actually, I want to do something first, which would be... make, some, vacuum tubes.
Sure.
Lathe, steel rods.
Terra infused sword. Stone. Amber, Cinnabar, Air, and Terra. Neat. I'm going to yank
What
some of
do you
this,
require?
but
Number...
also run like hell because I fucking hate.
Just gonna let that do its thing then while I just dump all that in there. Prospecting time. Which means time to go to veins I haven't been to before. Are you in the Twilight doing it?
Yes.
Okay, then I'll stick to the overworld.
Because you know what you prospected in the overworld. I have legitimately no idea and would have to go very far away.
Yeah. Yeah. We know that.
Yep. You just go in the cardinal direction and it's fine. But
Yeah.
it's obnoxious.
I also prefer using this view because it also tells me where the little chunk is of the ore chunk. So I can just go, oh. First of all, I actually need a shovel. That would be handy.
Fuck that, just abuse your pickaxe.
Oh, and I find a asbestos fan. Don't need that. Asbestos is deadly. Don't breathe it in.
Okay, this one claims to be an ore chunk, but it's definitely not. Weird.
It could be really low, or it could be it spawned a vein that was super high and it didn't spawn.
I'm thinking it was option number 2. Which means Twilight might not actually be the best for salts, because they're usually really high up.
Yeah. Well, salt isn't really high up, it's just above sea level.
Which Twilight is and up. Or 30 and down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go back to the upper world. I'll hit up one of my veins.
If you want to head over to the desert side, I haven't been over there.
I was just gonna... Because I have a couple veins waypointed, like, way far out.
Oh, well then, yeah, you can go there if you want to. I have quite the, 4 chunks marked out from close to where we live. Yeah, I know what, cassiterite is. It's nice. Tin veins are better, though. Okay, I know our lazurite vein. Monk, just, I'm not a complete, noob when it comes to, GTNH. It's just, I haven't really went past, like, LV in any gregtech I've played.
Yeah. Which is fine.
Yeah. That's a coal vein, don't need that. I just, like, have, backseating alarm for the sole reason of, in case people want to make, like, smart suggestions. Like, I won't complain if someone explains something. Like, I won't complain about it, but, like, usually I'll just not really respond to it. If it's something I know. Or I'll just come off with, yeah, I know. It's like nothing against you, Chief. Just how I operate.
Something tells me this one ain't it.
I would love if we found a tin vein, but that requires, like, a extreme hills biome.
Yeah, something tells me this is not a salt vein.
Hmm. Yeah.
Magnetite.
I'm getting higher in the world, so that may give me a higher chance of finding it.
Hopefully.
Then again, what I've noticed, salt ore does like to spawn near the water.
It does.
That's another coal vein. I guess we've got a ton of coal whenever we need it. Which is one thing we actually haven't used, like, at all.
What haven't we used?
Coal.
Yeah, we've abstained.
I found the Thaumcraft Wizards. Yep, just...
sounds not fun.
I'm just gonna ignore that. And hopefully they ignore me too. It's gonna get real dark. I'm gonna put my bed down real quick.
Please do.
Leap.
Oh, good. Cardinal directions are starting to fail me.
Yeah, I know a lot about how freaking annoying that the Thaumcraft entities can be. Like just because I was so annoyed at it, I went into creative in my single player world and just freaking removed any that were close to me and just no. I was not dealing with that.
This one's apparently very low vein. There it is. Magnetite yet again. I love me a good magnetite vein, but not today.
We'll need it later. For gold. Okay, found a redstone vein.
Neat.
We'll need that later, definitely. For
Possibly.
that juicy chrome.
Hmm. What is D50 on ore veins?
What?
What's up?
What did you say?
Said, what is the LD50 on an ore vein?
What does that mean?
Drug term. Life or death 50, meaning 50% chance that a dose will kill you. Glauconites, talc, soapstone, landite, not quite.
I'm not being chased by Thaumcraft Knights and I don't like this.
I never like anything having to do with Thaumcraft.
I don't like Thaumcraft.
Yeah.
I didn't even... Okay, that's the thing. When I was playing E3, I got my friend to do all the Thaumcraft part.
Yeah, so did I, and then I discovered my hate for it when he nuked the base. The entire thing.
Yay, I found an Orchylonite freaking van. Woo.
Please have salt. That's all I want. It's just some table salt.
Yep. Where's my sodium chloride? Where are you?
Yet more magnetite.
Give me my sodium chloride, you goddamn freaking stupid game. Then yes, bad things happen. Yeah. Like, apparently with 200 warp you spawn a wither.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, amazing. I found a chalcopyrite, man.
Always good to have.
Yep, that's like the 5th one we had. Well, 3rd one in the overworld. I think. Nose itchy.
Actually, no. If I'm finding the same magnetite vein 3 times over, or if this place is just magnetite central.
Oh, more aluminum. Aluminum.
Where's my glider at? There it goes.
Okay.
Find something?
Nope, going down again.
Please find something.
Hopefully we can find one of these soon. If not, I'll just go start checking like very close to the river. Let's see if I can find one there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I found a lot, and I mean a lot, of, I'm gonna grab these chestnuts because we might need them to make, like, seed oil and stuff.
Oh, we need peanuts.
Yeah, but chestnuts are a type of nut. Let me see, how much do they make? It would be in a, fluid extractor. They make 45 liters.
Oh, fuck yeah. What power share?
Hmm. Whoa.
Is that
On
on
the hole.
LV?
Let me actually double check.
Wait, are they ground fruit?
No, Trey.
We'll never use it then.
Yeah, well, peanuts are also...
No,
Wait, you can
peanuts
plant...
aren't
Are they not?
Yeah.
My brain.
You are at the center of the chunk.
Whoa.
Yay, lemonite. Ooh, you know what? Let's go to L.
I think I'm about to find another freaking... Yep. Yay, it's another vein of... You won't believe it. Redstone.
Whoa.
Sorry for the stream being pitch black, by the way.
Why is it pitch black?
Mining.
Ah.
Boop, 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 boop.
At least that one was a quick fail.
Okay, down into the depths we go again. I just look at Wheeler when I mine down. Just
Found it.
Did you?
Yes.
Okay, I'm on my way over.
Okay. I need to go empty my inventory, so I'm going to waypoint this.
Let me TP to you first. So I can start mining it out.
Yep.
Whoa.
Hi. I can't see you.
You can do slash home.
Yeah. Alright. I need to organize inventory real fast, and then I will be with you. Just mine the shit out of that.
Yep, I'm just going to do it the way I always do it. If you don't mind.
Yep. And I'm going to ruin all of your hard work and all that as soon as
By
I
the
get
way,
there.
I have no torches, so you might want to grab some.
Okay.
When I said I was going to do it the way I normally do it, I meant I was going to mine stairs down, but okay. I see you stuck to the go near water strategy.
No, that's just kind of hazards of the terrain that I was on. Like,
I think it
picked
just
a vein.
spawns near water.
Yeah. But no, I just picked a vein and started going in cardinal directions from that, which is like cool. But
Yeah.
not quite, I'm gonna put that right there for now and just not care about it. Tools, you. I don't need that on me.
This will be great.
That right there. Why do I have a Tumbaga frame box? You know what? It's going in there.
Cool.
Okay. That.
Yeah, I can't see a thing because I've got no torches.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
It was indeed not fine. Like, I mean, I cannot see at all.
I'm working on it. Gosh.
Work on it faster.
No.
No, what do you
Just for
mean
that,
no?
I'm gonna take my time. I'm
You
gonna take
son
my
of a
time
bitch.
because of that. All right. Unlock backpacks, and then I'll be right with you.
Wait, you're making better backpacks?
No, I said unlock backpacks, and I'll be with you.
Uh,
I would love to make better backpacks, but we need bees for the good ones.
okay.
And
Let me, I come back to, grab myself some torches.
I was about to teleport to you, but okay. To the salt vein I go.
You have, torches.
Wait, am I in the salt vein? I am. Okay, we're good. I don't know.
We don't have
Where the fuck
torches.
am I? I just grabbed them all.
Oh, well, I'll make more.
No, like I have 2 stacks on me. Just back.
No, I'm making some for myself. There we go.
God.
I'm me, I must have my own.
But I grabbed 2 stacks, and one of them, or 1.5 of them, were going to be for you.
Why am I over here?
Where did you? What?
Flush. Home. Salt. Flush. Home. Salt.
Just talk to me.
Flush TP Taroven.
Wait,
What the fuck?
oh, there you are. Hi. I don't know. This is where it put me.
No, that's because I had... Okay, you know what we need to do?
Here.
I already
No,
have a
don't.
stack. Okay.
Well, too bad. You're taking another.
I'm way up the roof.
Why are you plugging that up? Don't do that.
No, because I'm getting up the top.
I'm very confused right now.
I'm going to the staircase, okay? That's what I'm doing.
Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna mine this whole damn thing out. Because we need to do that rather than, like, be careful about anything.
Yeah? What is that audio glitching that is happening with this fucking zombie? Dude, shut up.
Mm.
Still something to your... Huh.
Is your computer being possessed?
Maybe. Let me disconnect and reconnect real quick. See if that fixes it. Hello?
Hello.
It's still happening.
I'm talking normally. Is it
It-
still glitching?
It's jittering, yeah. Give me a second. Let me switch my... It might be my headphones. It was my headphones. They're dead.
Well done.
I can't hear you. Give me a second. Hey. No, I can hear you.
And you say your headphones are fine.
No, it was not my headphones. It's still happening. Try speaking.
Hi, I'm speaking. I'm talking normally. I'm continuing to talk, and I'm talking some more.
Let
I'm
me...
no longer talking because this is getting exasperating.
I'll try.
Hi.
It's still fucked. I don't know what's happening.
Stream, can you guys hear whatever's happening?
You can check yourself, Taroven, if you really want to, because I don't fucking know.
Hang on.
It's going, yeah, it's shittery. I don't know what the fuck's wrong.
Okay.
Music's normal.
Okay. That's too confusing.
Maybe... Try
wonder
now?
if it's the application capture bugging out? No, it wouldn't be that.
No, because it's going through my ears the same way.
Yeah,
Let me restart Discord real quick.
sure.
Oh. I love technical difficulties. It's like one of the main features of my stream. It's I don't fucking know what's going on. Let me... It's still happening. Let me check Task Manager. Try speaking to Taroven.
Hello, I'm talking.
No, it's still doing it.
Talking more and more and more. Hi.
Please don't tell me I have to restart my computer. I really want to get this. I don't fucking know, dude. Is it happening in Minecraft too? Yeah, it is. It's happening to everything but my music. Let me see if I pause my music. What is happening? It's like there's an echo going on. I don't freaking know what's going on, dude. Let me... Speak now?
Hello, I'm speaking.
Oh, it's still fucked. What the hell is going on?
Do not know.
Manage sound devices. Yeah, I think it's just... My computer is having a moment.
Lovely.
It's not RAM usage. RAM usage should be fine. Like, RAM is completely normal. What I have it set at. And stuff.
Oh, Monk. Nice little fix to that. Here, I'll just type it because audio is jittery.
I don't think Windows doesn't have an update. You mean the Java 17 to 19 version?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, I'm having issues. You know what? We're having issues. I know what to do. Because it's so fucking annoying right now. We are... I'm gonna...
Late anyway.
I may call it for the day, because it's just... Like, I don't fucking know.
That's fine. It'll probably get the immaculate fix overnight, and we'll just be like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah. My entire computer's dying. Essentially. It's not just, like, stuff. So, what we'll do is... I'm going to now read through, because that's what we're going to do.
That is fair. Yeah. Probably just needs a reboot.
Yeah, like, I restarted it before stream as well, and it was fine.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Windows sound system like that.
Yeah, it's just being dumb, I guess.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. So we're gonna read through if everyone's ready to go. And then, yeah.
I am
ready. I will then see you later. Monk. See you around, Chief. Bye.
Bye, chat.